70, and it will all the information that we have self begin by benefits and biotech teaching standard. Yes. So that is long called as iconic subscription. How is it different previous that a customer setting guide you have a get one-to-one guidance and strategize out and help one-to-one doubt clear as you learn doubts one-to-one directly communicate and connect with, and also they will be parent your pro trust with the parents. All right, so as I told you, practice that you can at the examination, and along with that get all the benefits the plus subscription. So the plus subscription where you will all the daily live classes. Live classes are conducted on a day-to-day basis. Every day they are conducted, and very indulging, active. Then you'll have live test and quiz. So this is again very important. Self-evaluation. You'll get to know where you stand. All right. Then all these courses are structured. That means they are in line with your exam syllabus. Okay, and you will get unlimited access to everything. So one subscription get you access live as well as the key plus subscription. These live classes are conducted as I told you, and you can at your all ease, and you top educators of, and we the best time you can and you can make the most. So let me take you through what is the a plus subscription iconic. So in a plus subscription, you will be on India's best educators, find in both plus and the iconic. You will have interactive and live sessions, the classes, and you will have all test and conducted covering the entire portion, and you will also access to content. Extra benefit, iconic subscription have a personal one-to-one doubt clearing session. Someone behind your strategize. You will be given a study planner and also parent connect. That means you trust with the guardian and parent. Coming to the fee structure and the duration plus subscription. These are the plans that we offer, and I recommend I will take up the 12 months. The benefits of the plan is economic and more back in at least 12 months. 12-month plan, so you get access to all the material complete 1,000. And when you use code that is Janani, get an 10%, right? And now for 30. Now coming to the iconic subscription 12-month plan is for 8,000 rupees, and when you use code, you can 5,000. Right? Fine. So yes, you can connect with the Telegram channel. One Unacademy subscription, as I access to all the live classes. You can interact with your live polls and leaderboards that are conducted, analysis, tests, and quizzes that are conducted. There will be live doubt clearing sessions, and all this just and download Unacademy Learning application. And okay, so once you do that, you just have to set. That means I've assumed that you all done it both and your standard. That fine. So now you'll be different plans. You can choose any of them, plus or you can my code. So if you want a special class is absolutely. I will be covering chunk of session that will be, and if you uh, hear yourself basics or any, you can connect with us to special class, get like a trial. So download the session and select the same goal that will be class 12. Fine, correct. Fine. Then you select special and you get code. So this is this with this you can lecture. So again, you can similarly you can even down avail or attend it quizzes special application. This was the timetable. All these things are done. So the coming is M uh, 60. So I will be live. I can connect you to biotech applications. Fine. So this is upcoming schedule and absolutely how it will be, that is in fine. Hi Amish. Just see for one more minute and then starting with today's quiz. Am I audible now? Fine now, right? We'll start with this. So we'll start with microbes in household products. That is the first topic of your chapter. The bacteria, we start with, I'll move quickly. Them. The bacteria that convert milk curd is acetobacteria, lactobacillus, ferrobacillus, and able to, yes, it's two. It is your lactobacillus. Very good, Amisha and Bharat. Is my voice still taking? LAB improves the nutritional quality of curd by vitamin B2, vitamin B12, vitamin B6, or vitamin B1. Fine. So, all right. फाइन, ठीक है। देखते हैं, थोड़े और देर देखते हैं, फिर नहीं हुआ तो वील डू सम। So, when your milk undergoes the conversion to curd, what happens? All right. So, the nutritional value of answer the nutritional value of vitamin B12 increase. Yeah, B12 की जो value increase, and this also helps to provide immunity. Fine. The dough used for making foods such as dosa and idli is fermented by. So we are strictly talking here about household. Yeah. तो हाउसहोल्ड के डो यानी कि आपके आटे में हम क्या इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं फर्मेंटेशन के लिए? वी डू नॉट like we it for a long time so that it gets fermented. How does this happen? With the bacteria that is present in the natural air. Fine. Yes, Amisha is right. Is for bacteria. Fine. The puffed up appearance of the production of. So whenever we make any dough, यानी कि कोई भी आटा बनाते हैं, केक का बैटर बनाते हैं, कीप इट फॉर सम टाइम, बाय कि ताकि वो राइज हो. So how is this rise caused? This rising of the dough is caused because fermentation में एक बाई प्रोडक्ट बनता है. Absolutely right. It is your CO2. CO2 क्या है? फर्मेंटेशन का बाई प्रोडक्ट. फाइन. और the dough used for baking bread is fermented using Saccharomyces cerevisiae, Saccharomyces candia utilis, or your Candia lipolytica. Just a moment. Yeah? Yes. नहीं, इसका टू नहीं है, इसका आंसर है Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is also called as your baker's yeast. Yeah, baker's yeast क्या करता है? Baker's yeast baker's yeast is basically acts as the inoculant which will help in your fermentation. Fine, कोई बात नहीं. The large holes in Swiss cheese is due to the production of the amount of CO2 by a bacterium called as. तो Swiss cheese में जो large holes होते हैं वो किसकी वजह से होते हैं? It is due to the presence of your Propionibacterium shermani. ये specific bacteria भी एक by product देता है as C2 जिसकी वजह से large holes produce. Right? Hi Shriraj, welcome. Thank you for joining. Now, toddy is a traditional drink of some part of the southern India and it is made up of fermenting sap of cycads, coniferous, cucurbitacea or palms. तो टॉडी एक बहुत फेमस ड्रिंक है साउथ इंडिया में एंड ये भी एक प्रोसेस ऑफ फर्मेंटेशन से बनता है. सो इट इज बेसिकली फ्लोएम जूस. ऑलराइट, सो टॉडी इज फ्लोएम जूस दैट इज fermented. एंड इसकी fermentation किसकी है? पाम ट्रीज के फ्लोएम से. पाम इज योर राइट आंसर. Hi Nandana, you're right, absolutely right. It is a palm tree. Very easy question. LA stands for yes, one, it is the lactic acid bacteria. This is how somewhat is rod shaped bacteria. Roquefort cheese are ripened by the growth of a specific. Ripening मतलब क्या? पहले हमारी मिल्क, आप तब तक आंसर कर. राइपनिंग मिल्क से हम पहले बनाते हैं कर्ड, देन वे इज रिमूव आउट ऑफ द कर्ड, ठीक है, वे को क्या करते हैं, रिमूव। फिर जो भी हमारे पास सॉलिड है, वी कीप इट फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम, इट इज गुड फॉर इयर्स, फाइन। सो ये जितने प्रोसेस हम राइपनिंग कहते हैं, यस इट इज ड्यू टू अ फंगस, एब्सोल्युटली राइट। During the formation of bread, it becomes porous due to the release of carbon dioxide by the action of. A very easy question. We have already discussed कि fermentation में क्या use होता है, हमारा baker's yeast. Fine. The first fermented acid is, कौन सा acid सबसे पहले ferment हुआ था? क्या? Gluconic, lactic, और acidic. अगेन आई गिव यू हिंट, बस पास्चर ने सबसे पहले ये एसिड को फर्मेंट किया था, इससे आपको हिंट आ जाना था। यस इट इज योर लैक्टिक एसिड। चीज एंड yolk are the product of, very easy question, we'll move forward, basically a product of fermentation. Bioterrorism is checked by, so ये एक टिपिकल एनसीईआरटी का लाइन है। नो प्रॉब्लम। So bioterrorism is checked by your genome, ठीक है, ये एक टिपिकल एनसीईआरटी का लाइन है। इट डज नॉट दैट जीनोमिक इज बायोटेररिज्म, इट इज दैट इन सम प्लेसेस वी वायलेट द रूल एंड exploitation leads to basically a term of, that we make other people suffer because of the biology, especially the part of genomics. Fine. Penicillin was discovered by, again, penicillin was the first antibiotic. Yes, exactly. It is the Alexander. Penicillin's full potential as an effective antibiotic established by. This is a very famous question and confusing one. Yes, Amisha is right. It is your Ernest Chain and Howard Florey. Amisha ने पहले वाले क्वेश्चन, the antibiotic extensively used American soldiers wounded in World War, तो ये एक का ही क्वेश्चन है, 2000, streptomycin, tetramycin, penicillin, or mycin. The right answer is your penicillin. से पहले जो एंटीबायोटिक। Now, plague, whooping cough, diphtheria, and leprosy are caused by. Very good, Shubham, Nandana, Amisha. The four, ये सारे हमने हेल्थ एंड बात की थी, सारे ही बैक्टीरियल डिजीज, ठीक है, याद रखना। Streptokinase, used by Streptococcus and which is modified by genetic engineering, is used as a, ये very very important question, ये match the following के फॉर्म में पूछता है, fill in the asked many times। Streptokinase Streptococcus modified by genetic, काफी ज्यादा इसको। Thank you so much, thank you for immunosuppressive, clot buster, antibody, artificial sweet. Yes, Shriraj, absolutely right. It is used as your clot buster. Alexander Fleming observed Penicillium notatum working on in bacteria. So as we all know, penicillin एक accident के वजह से, so he was working on some other bacteria, that is the what happened that the Petri plate, when he was that particular year, what happened that a fungi grew with restricted or which inhibited the growth or affected the metabolism of the bacteria that was growing. So this bacteria is your staphylococci. And then that's absolutely right. First antibiotic to be discovered is the first, and we have already discussed this. Let us move forward. Very large vessels required for growing of microbes are called. It looks somewhat like this. Yes, it is your one, that is your ferment. One of the following is not a beverage. Again, very easy. It is your remove. So, the microbe used for fermenting malted cereals and fruit juice product of ethanol is. This is a very uh, so this is basically fermentation of ethanol का ही line है. तो microbe जो हमारे malted से fermentation के से बनाता है. Yeah. Yes, Shriraj, excellent. It is your Saccharomyces cerevisiae. यानी कि आपका yeast. Which one of the following is used in the manufacture of alcohol? Bacteria, water moles, yeast or your slime? Just now we discussed that alcohol में हम क्या use करते हैं? Yeast use. ठीक है? Beer is obtained from, yes, important one. Molasses, grapes, barley or rye. Hi Ayushi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. Yes, Shriraj is absolutely right. It is your barley. So now a barley grape. Molasses से क्या बनती है? Molasses से आपकी बनती है especially the darker colored rum, not the white rum. That is, or I don't know what brown rum that. Grape से आपकी बनती है wine. This everyone must be. And rye से बनता है gin. Okay? So rye is again like a cereal that is grown especially in the mountains. Fine. Very good. Ayushi and Sriraj. Fine. Which of the following is not a character of good antibody? Very important. Again, you need to remember all characteristics of a good antibiotic, and with that, if you know all the, you can answer. अच्छा. Yes, Ayushi is absolutely right. It should not destroy the microflora of your elementary canal. See, broad spec we need broad spectrum antibiotics because narrow spectrum तब बनता है जब हमारी broad spectrum antibiotic जो resistant हो जाए. ठीक है, so we do not want something narrow spectrum. Why? Because अगर मेरे पास एक antibiotic that only I can use it for multiple diseases, my manufacturing becomes easy. Yeah, so I need not, no problem. हाँ, oh, not है. Yes, right. It should not cause any side effect. It should have an immediate reaction. ये सब characteristics हम desire करते हैं, and we need not want to affect the microflora of our canal. Fine. Which of the following manufacture it? Again, what is vaccine? Easy one. Hi Arijit Ghosh, welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes, absolutely right. It is treated bacteria, virus, or any protein. Okay. After viral infection, some substances are released by infected cells. These substances are called as viral infection. ठीक है, ये आपके हमने इम्यूनोलॉजी वाले पार्ट में भी पढ़ा था. Yes, Ayushi is absolutely right. It is your interferon. Interferons को हम एंटीवायरल कहते हैं. वाई? बिकॉज जब भी वायरल इन्फेक्शन होता है तो हमारे इंटरफेरॉन्स जो है वो जाके एक्टिवेट करता है सराउंडिंग सेल्स. ठीक है, तो इससे क्या होता है, सराउंडिंग फील्ड्स डेवलप अ मैकेनिज्म फ्रॉम विच दे कैन रेजिस्ट द वायरल इन्फेक्शन. उन्हें एंटीवायरल प्रोटीन भी कहा जाता है. ठीक है, नो प्रॉब्लम अमीषा, अभी समझ गए ना. Roquefort cheese is ripened. Again, it is a guy. Some questions are repeated. No, this is for class 12 beta. A compound which is produced by an organism that inhibits the growth of other organism is called. So as it is NCRT definition, right? ये आपके subjective में भी काम आएगा and objective में भी. No problem, you can still attempt. ये उतना कुछ difficult chapter है. ये definition है एक antibiotic. ठीक है. Which one of the following is not true about it? First antibiotic was discovered by Alexander Fleming. The term antibiotic was coined by Watson. Some persons can be allergic to an antibiotic. Each antibiotic is effective only against one particular kind of germ. Yes, Shriraj is absolutely right. Uh, it is basically each antibiotic is effective only against one particular type of germ. देखो एलर्जिक क्यों नहीं होगा, क्योंकि एलर्जिक हो सकती है और एलर्जिक है तब जाके हम नैरो स्पेक्ट्रम एंटीबायोटिक सच थिंग्स आर और पर्सनलाइज्ड मेडिसिन का फॉर्म. फाइन. एंटीबायोटिक्स आर मोस्टली ऑब्टेन्ड फ्रॉम फंगाई, एक्टिनोमाइड, साइनोबैक्टीरिया और वन एंड. Yes, you're right. Fungi basically सबसे पहले penicillin एक fungi था and actinomyces is also a type of fungi family में आता है. Which of the following microorganisms is used for the production of citric acid in industry? ये नीट 2016 की क्वेश्चन है. ठीक है, सब बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. इसके बाद इसको आई गेस 17 में मैच द फॉलोइंग के फॉर्म में पूछा गया. So let's see who gets this first. अमीशा ने कहा है कि both Shubham and Amisha, you all are right. It is your asparagus niger. ये एक type of fungi है. Fine, and it is an organisation of the citric acid. Citric acid is again heavily flavor in pharmaceutical. जो भी आपके सप्लीमेंट है वो सब citric acid से ही मैन्युफैक्चर होता है. Fine. Maximum percentage of alcohol is present in which of the following product of yeast fermentation? Okay, Shrikaj, answer. No, rum is not the answer. I'll tell. No, not rum. It is your brandy. Brandy में सबसे ज़्यादा percent है. Then followed by vodka, rum. Then you have your gin and your wine. Hey, it's brandy. The first artificially synthesized hormone is very much discussed, and everyone should get it right. But yes, Ayushi, absolutely right. It is your insulin. Insulin के बारे में हमने कॉम्बिनेंट काफी डिस्कस different super microbes show resistance to microbes are the mutated form. They will show resistance to drugs and antibodies. Which of the following is not a re-emerged disease? का आंसर अभी गलत हो जाएगा बिकॉज सार्स ने अपने आप कर लिया, राइट? सो नॉट अ वैलिड क्वेश्चन. This also we can skip. Basically, it stands for your biochemical oxygen demand. So biological oxygen demand भी कहा जाता है, but according to your NCRT, it is your biochemical oxygen demand. Fine. If Ganga and Yamuna country, GAP and YAP, that is Ganga Action Plan and Yamuna Action Plan, was by the which of the government? Yes, Ayushi is absolutely right again. The Minister of Environment and your Forest. Many get confused. I see, and your ये दो government and then as also. Now you have to select the incorrect statement. A major component of wastewater is done by heterotrophic microbes. Yes, we cannot microbes for your treatment. But see, heterotrophic मतलब वो अपने के लिए डिपेंड करे. ऑटोट्रॉपिक मैंने इंट्रोड्यूस किया होगा, वो तो अपनी मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटीज है, खुद ही परफॉर्म कर. ऑर्गेनिक वेस्ट ब्रेक डाउन ही नहीं. So this statement is right. We need heterotrophic because the organic matter को break down. We need them. Treatment of waste is done by heterotrophic. Same ही हुआ, ठीक है. Primary treatment steps basically involve physical removal of particles, filtration and sedimentation. Very right. First step में सिर्फ filtration and sedimentation ही होती है. Now, sewage contains a large amount of organic matter and microbes which are mainly saprophytic. They are not saprophytic. Saprophytic means bread पे feed करते हैं. वो saprophytic organism है आपके. सीवेज में बेसिकली आपकी क्या होती है, आपकी इकोलाई बैक्टीरिया स्टमक में प्रेजेंट होती है. These microbes are not saprophytic. Fine. The indicator of water pollution is E. coli. I just told you हमारे basically water pollution किससे cause होता है? Pollution cause है सीवेज के वेस्ट. ठीक है, सीवेज के वेस्ट में क्या प्रेजेंट? हमारी fecal matter. Fecal matter basically our stomach has abundant of E. coli. So E. coli is the one that will determine or indicate the amount of water pollution. सीवेज प्यूरिफिकेशन इज डन बाय, वेरी इजी, जो अ, हमारे सीवेज टैंक्स में क्या इसके बायोलॉजिकल ट्रीट, बायोलॉजिकल कहते हैं, याद रखना है। दो स्टेप होते हैं, प्राइमरी एंड सेकेंडरी। तो बायोलॉजिकल कहते हैं, बायोलॉजिकल कहते हैं क्योंकि इसमें इन्वॉल्व होती है माइक्रो, इसीलिए कहा जाता है। तो ऑल द सीवेज प्यूरिफायर माइक्रो, fertilizer is not used. E. coli is used as an indicator of organisms to find the pollution with. Just now we are discussed it is for the of with fecal matter because stomach consists are intestine of E. coli. During the anaerobic digestion of organic waste such as as in producing bio, which one of the is left undegraded? तो हिंट देती हूँ, अनडिग्रेडेड कौन सा होगा जिसका सबसे कॉम्प्लेक्स का स्ट्रक्चर होगा। फाइन, तो ये बायोगैस के ऊपर डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन है। इट इज योर लिग्निन। ये लिग्निन के जो कंपाउंड, ये सारे जो है लिपिड्स हेमी, ये सब ना पॉलीमर स्टार्च के, बट लिग्निन जो है वो साइक्लिक है, इट इज फिनॉल वाली है, तो इन्हें ब्रेक डाउन करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है। सेल्यूलोज जो है वो लिग्निन के बाद आता है, के बाद जो हम फैक्टर है वो है सेल्यूलोज की। आगे देख, सेल्यूलोज पे भी क्वेश्चन आएगा मेरे। बायोगैस is produced by anaerobic breakdown of biomass of agricultural waste by methanogenic bacteria. How many steps do this biogas production involve? क्या है? It is your 3 step process. सबसे पहला क्या होता है, स्लरी बनता है। स्लरी यानी कि हमारा जो भी वेस्ट है उसको के साथ मिक्स कर, ठीक है। सेकेंड स्टेप को कहते हैं एसिटेशन, ठीक है। एसिटेशन यानी क्या, जब हमारा एसिटिक एसिड या एक्टिवेट हो जाता है, एंड ये एक्टिवेट C2H2 बनाता है। एंड थर्ड स्टेप में हमारे का सबसे इन प्रोडक्ट है, एंड स्टेप को कहते हैं मैथनोजेनेसिस। सारी मीथेन की जो भी एसिटिक एसिड, एंड यहाँ से फॉर्म होगा इन गैस मीथेन। फाइन, a 3 step process. Rate limiting step in your biogas production is, I have already answered. मैं अभी पहले वाले बताया था कि step होता है हमारी सेल्यूलोज। Why? Because जब बायोगैस की, तब ये ना क्रिस्टलाइन स्ट्रक्चर थोड़े बाद बना लेते, so because of the crystalline structure is cellulose. Which one produced as by decomposing the gober in gas? तो बायोगैस में आप सभी जानते हैं क्या प्रोड्यूस है, मिथानोलिक बैक्टीरिया। Which bacteria are utilized in your gobar gas plants? Again, the same thing, it is your methane. A major component of gobar gas is, as discussed, it is your methane. Now coming to biocontrol agent, microbial biocontrol agent that can be introduced in order to control butterfly caterpillar. ladybird, dragonflies, bacillus, megatherium or bacillus thuringiensis. So we had learnt about this butterfly caterpillar with you. To treat we need sachets. Sachets means small packets. तो हम मिलाते हैं वाटर के साथ एंड स्प्रे करते हैं क्रॉप्स में. वेरी फेमस आपने it is a BT, that means Bacillus thuringiensis. Fine. Now, majority of baculoviruses used as biocontrol agents are in genus. Again, very key. Polyhedral virus, adenovirus, rhabdovirus, or bacteriophages. So it is your nucleopolyvirus. Yes, absolutely right. Bacteria and viruses are used as biocontrol respective. So just have to recognize what is and what is a virus. ये वापस से आपका नीट का क्वेश्चन है. नहीं. Yes, you're right. It is your Bacillus thuringiensis and your baculovirus too. Yes, right. एक bacteria है BT and this is your baculovirus that we just. Species of the fungus that are effective biocontrol of several plant pathogens are. ये मैं एक हिंट ये देती हूँ, ये प्लांट्स के रूट्स में ग्रो होता है एंड ये काफी उनको एंड इनको दूसरे पेस्ट से भी बचाता है. यस, इट और ट्राइकोडर्मा. एब्सोल्युटली राइट. सो ट्राइकोडर्मा इज अ just pada, it is a type of a fungus and it is independent. It does not form, it needs like अगर symbiotic relationship नहीं भी बनाएगा तो it is fine. The free living fungus. Very important. Baculoviruses attack what? Tomatoes, arthropods, or anneli. वेरी गुड. इट इज योर आर्थ्रोपोड. ठीक है. तो कैसे अटैक करता है बैक्यूल? किसी भी वायरस का क्या मैकेनिज्म? ये एक होस्ट ढूंढता है इन विच इट कैन रेप्लिकेट. ठीक है. तो ये जो बैक्यूलो वायरसेस है दे हैव अ स्पेशल मैकेनिज्म विच दे कैन टेक ओवर द आर्थ्रोपोड एंड ये स्पेसिफिक है सिर्फ आर्थ्रोपोड, इसीलिए वी यूज इट एज अ बायो कंट्रोल एजेंट. सो दैट जब मेरे फार्म में या जो भी मेरे क्रॉप्स है या जो भी एरिया है वहाँ पे जब आर्थ्रोपोड अटैक करे तो मैं बैक्यूलर करूँ एंड एज अ रिजल्ट only my arthropod die and it will not affect any other species. Hence it is called as biocontrol. None other कोई और species या किसी और चीज ना. Which of the following are used to get rid of aphids and mosquitoes? Again, typical NCRT line and very important. ये क्वेश्चन भी आ चुका है नीट. Ladybugs and houseflies, dragonflies and ladybird, or housefly and ladybird. It is your ladybird and dragonfly. Dragonflies को हम extensively use करते हैं ताकि वो mosquito से ये हो सके. And aphids are basically small tiny insects जो specially हमारे leaves को जो है वो खा जाते हैं. So that it should not affect the crops. हम aphids के लिए ladybird को because ladybird का food है basically ladybird predate करता है aphids. Fine. Coming to biofertilizers, symbiotic nitrogen fixing bacterium is Azotobacter, Azospirillum, Nostoc, or your Rhizobium. Symbiotic word here. Excellent. It is a Rhizobium. Very correct. An example of mycorrhiza as a fungus is mycorrhiza क्या है बेसिकली. ओह सॉरी आंसर दिख गया. mycorrhiza एक एसोसिएशन है जो फंगस एंड इस एसोसिएशन को हम ग्लोमस. यस शुभम. हाँ पूछ. toddy is made from, ये तो हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस कर लिया, fermenting sap from plants. Clostridium butylicum is a, yes, a bacteria. Asparagus niger is, मैंने पहले ही बता दिया था, ये कहाँ पे यूज होता है? We use it in exam and out to ask what is the best place I should approach. So आप Unacademy की ऐप जब डाउनलोड करेंगे, then you have an option to chat with me and you can send my there, you can connect with me in case. So Unacademy लेक्चर के स्टार्ट में बताया था, there you can search for CBSE class 12 section. So एस्पिरिन टाइगर कहाँ यूज होती है? सिट्रिक एसिड के फॉर्मेशन या उसके इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोडक्ट, ये एक टाइप ऑफ फंगस है. फाइन. रिसेंटली इमर्ज डिजीज की फॉलो इज, सबसे रिसेंटली इमर्ज कौन सी है? एड्स. बट इस केस में या इट इज अ कॉमन है, वहाँ पे बहुत फ्री लेक्चर है, स्पेशल क्लास के स्पेशल क्लास एब्सोल्युटली फ्री होती है, जो मैं अभी काफ़ी लेट, तो आप उसमें मेरे साथ कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. आपको ये सब डिटेल्स एकदम लेक्चर के स्टार्ट में मैं आपको बताती हूँ. अगर आपको कुछ डाउट है तो आप वो पार्ट देख लें, यहाँ पे मैं आप कनेक्ट होने के बारे में. हाँ, अभी इस केस में अगर सार्स ऑप्शन तो वो re-emerging infectious disease among the following is or tuberculosis, but now it will be SARS. Okay, ये पुरानी आउटडेटेड है थोड़ी, इसी. वन ऑफ द मेजर थ्रेट्स टू आवर सोसाइटी, ये भी हम कर चुके हैं, इट इज योर बायो टेररिज्म. डिफरेंट वेराइटीज ऑफ चीज आर नोन बाय देयर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक टेक्सचर, फ्लेवर, टेस्ट. कौन सा इनमें से सबसे करेक्ट ऑप्शन है? वेरी गुड, श्रीरज इज एब्सोल्युटली राइट. इट इज above. LAB is used conversion of milk into curd, production of acids that coagulate and partially digest the milk, and milk movement of nutrient curd by increasing the with health or checking of the disease causing by microbe. सब सही है. कर्ड तो बनाता ही है, कोगुलेशन ऑफ कॉज करता है, डाइजेस्ट केसिन डाइजेस्ट करता है, ये तो हमने डिस्कस किया था. इससे क्या होता है? इससे इम्यूनिटी प्रोवाइड होती है डिजीज इन microbes. Scientists who are awarded Nobel Prize for 1945 for discovery of penicillin were, ये भी एक नीट का ही सवाल है, थोड़ा कंफ्यूज है. हम जनरली अलेक्जेंडर फ्लेमिंग का ही नाम हमेशा पढ़ते हैं, बट ऑल ऑफ देम वर अवॉर्डेड प्राइज. अलेक्जेंडर फ्लेमिंग एंड हो, तीनों को नोबेल प्राइज अवार्ड. Now this is a very important question and I want you to answer this. Alcoholic drink without distillation are वाइन, बियर, विस्की एंड ब्रांडी. तो वो ऐसे ड्रिंक्स हैं जो बिना डिस्टिलेशन के ही प्रोड्यूस. श्रीरज, श्रीरज is one and he's absolutely right. Beer and beer, wine, sorry, wine and beer बिना डिस्टिलेशन के ही प्रोड्यूस. Whiskey, brandy are announced after curing process, that is your distillation. Now again सेम क्वेश्चन दूसरे वे में पूछा गया. प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय डिस्टिलेशन आर, पहले विदाउट डिस्टिलेशन था, अब विद डिस्टिलेशन. आपका विस्की, रम एंड ब्रांडी. mechanism of action of antibiotics are disruption of cell wall, inhibition of DNA and RNA disruption of your plasma lemma. तो एंटी ये पूछा है कि एक एंटीबायोटिक बेसिकली आपके कोई पैथोजन, ठीक है, उनको कैसे अफेक्ट कर। थैंक यू शक्ली। हाँ, तो ये तीन एकदम सही है। फाइन, सो इट इज 1 and 3। सबसे पहले ये ट्राई करता है आपके सेल वॉल को डिसरप्ट कर। सेल वॉल डिसरप्ट होगी तो क्या होगा, आपके अंदर के कंपोनेंट को एक्सपोज हो जाए। ठीक है, इससे क्या होगा, वंस योर इनर न्यूक्लियस एंड ऑल एक्सपोज, इज वेरी इजी फॉर अ एंटीबॉडी come and destroy them. Cell wall is basically a protective layering. Similarly with the plasma lemma. Plasma lemma is also a type of protecting covering. ये दोनों तो है। Now, some antibiotics, especially like your erythromycin, इसका एग्जाम्पल, ठीक है, ऐसे एंटीबायोटिक्स क्या करते हैं कि डायरेक्टली आपके जेनेटिक सिंथेसिस उस पैथोजन के स्टॉप कर देते, दैट इनहिबिट्स योर डीएनए एंड synthesis. Fine. The models of bacteria resistant against antibiotics are development of thick mucilaginous layer, alteration of cell membrane, or mutation of bacteria. Okay? Resistant antibiotic कब होता है, वापस से सही है, या तो आपका बैक्टीरिया जो है एक एक्स्ट्रा प्रोटेक्ट कवरिंग बना देते हैं जिसको कहते हैं म्यूसिलेज, या तो वो अपनी सेल मेम्ब्रेन का जो कंपोजिशन ऑल्टर कर देता है, ताकि जस्ट मैंने बताया था कि एंटीबायोटिक मैकेनिज्म क्या होती है, सेल मेम्ब्रेन ब्रेक करने की। तो अब अगर अब उसने कंपोजिशन को ऑल्टर कर, वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू कम एंड ब्रेक सेल मेम्ब्रेन। कमिंग टू द थर्ड पॉइंट, म्यूटेशन इन बैक्टीरिया, यानी कि जेनेटिक मटेरियल का कंपोजिशन चेंज हो गया, तो नाउ इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू इवन recognize बैक्टीरिया because it has mutated. Fine. Once it is not possible to recognize for my antibiotic, then it is very difficult to go and cause any harm to that pathogen. Fine. So hence these are the three mechanisms of this antimicrobial resistance. Again, important question. Gobar gas contains mainly methane, CO2, H2 and O2. सब कुछ प्रेजेंट होता है एक्सेप्ट योर ऑक्सीजन, एक एनएरोबिक है, has your methane, CO2 or H2. The technology of biogas production developed in India due to IARI, ICAR, CSIR और KVIC. बायोगैस किन में आया था, इट एग्रीकल्चरल, KVIC ने मिलकर बनाया। What are the advantage of gobar gas or conventional use? तो गोबर गैस की जो कन्वेंशनल ओल्ड टेक्निक, और what advantage it has, more efficient source of energy, good fertilizers, reduces chances of spreading pathogens. All three are correct. Cyanobacteria is used as fertilizers. So you need to now tell me that cyanobacteria है वो कैसे, कौन सा एग्जाम्पल cyanobacteria, बस। So it is basically anabina, and australia, ये बायोफर्टिलाइजर में यूज करते हैं। The main source of biofertilizer are, just now we discussed about it. Okay, है बैक्टीरिया, फंगाई एंड साइनोबैक्टीरिया। ठीक है, फ्री लिविंग नाइट्रोजन फिक्सिंग बैक्टीरिया बारे में भी हम एक तो था राइजोबियम, दूसरा कौन सा है फ्री लिविंग, यानी कि किसी पे डिपेंडिंग ना होना। एक और कंडीशन ये है कि वो नाइट्रोजन फिक्सेशन भी करना चाहिए। राइजोबियम फ्री लिविंग जरूर है बट नाइट्रोजन फिक्सेशन नहीं। ठीक है, so it is your 2 and 3 azospirillum and your azobacter. Mycorrhizal association show the following benefits: resistance to bone pathogen, tolerance to salinity and droughts, and overall increase plant growth and development. ठीक है, ये सभी तीन करता है आपके रूट बोन पैथोजेंस को, ये प्रिवेंट करता है स्प्रेड होने से। इट बेसिकली provides you tolerance or in the drought condition and also the growth and development of the plant. Now again same question, it is basically your सब कुछ ही एक रीमर्ज या री है। some of again same thing, so some of the re-emerging diseases are re-emerging में हम tuberculosis करते हैं, cholera and your dengue fever important किया जाता है re advances in which of the following can produce a rapid detection of bioterror agents: genomics, bioinformatics, proteomics, or your mix along with your bioinformatics. Secondary treatment of sewage waste involves of activated sludge, anaerobic digestion of effluent to river. So it basically has all in आपका activated sludge, secondary sludge जिससे हम anaerobic digestion भी होता है सेकेंड पार्ट में। एंड उसका जो है एफ्लुएंट कहाँ रिलीज, आपके रिवर में। एफ्लुएंट यानी कि क्या, एफ्लुएंट यानी कि आपका सुपर नेटेंट। ठीक है, एंड स्लज क्या होती है, स्लज वो होती है जो सेडिमेंट नीचे रह जाता है। बायोगैस इज प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय एनारोबिक डाइजेशन ऑफ सेल्यूलोज, fermentation of bridges or aerobic or dung. It is by one. That is an absolutely the anaerobic means of oxygen cell. Okay, so I'm done with this class. So this is a very interesting feature of or an event that is sponsored by Unacademy. So we bring to you a free summit which will force you to think out of the box. What do I mean by that? यानी कि apart from your mainstream goals, that is engineering, medicine, तो आप और क्या क्या बन सकते हैं? Have some wildlife photographers, have an activist and a politician, and all these Kunal Vijayakar, we have Philip Ross, we have Shabnam Pandey, Arun. So they will basically have a session with and will when for everyone they can also their passion or their interest. They will be talking about how you can even choose something that is quite exciting and quite different from your. If you're interested in a food writer or a food blogger or a television, have Kunal Vijayakar. If you are interested in wildlife photography, we have Philip Ross with us. Then we have Shabnam Pandey, who's an activist. We have Gautam Bhiman, a cricket commentator and an anchor, quite famous one. And Arun, who is RJ, a business. These are the timings are also mentioned. So please do connect with us. Thank you so much, Shakti. Sheba. See you tomorrow also at 8. Please do like, share the link. Friends, think they will benefit, and please do like the. Thank you so much.